So I recently helped a friend get into treatment and she left. She walked out after a couple days. Someone was mean to her. There are assholes in treatment centers. People go to treatment centers because they're very sick. It is not the country club. It is not the city council. It's treatment. People are mean. People don't want to be there. People are detoxing off of heavy drugs. They're not going to be nice. If you're going to treatment and you think it's going to be nice, it's not. Okay? It's not. At least if you're at a real trip. Even if you go to one of these swanky, spanky ones in Malibu, let's say up on the hill, it might be nice, but the people there with you detoxing are going to be assholes. It's just the way it is. We're suffering from a disease, a mental illness. It's not fun. You take away the very thing that's keeping us sane on this planet, and we are going to be assholes. If you go to treatment, you're there for one reason: to get sober, to get clean, to figure out a new way of life. It's not to make a best friend. It's not, this isn't college. It's not a fraternity or sorority, right? You will probably make friends and you will make lifelong friends. But at first, you're going to hate everybody. You're going to hate your counselors. You're going to hate the food. You're going to hate your room. I don't care where you're at, and I don't care if you're in the fucking mansion at Malibu. You're going to hate it because you're an alcoholic and you fucking hate everything. And that's just the way it is. Give me a bottle and leave me alone. Period. So, if you finally come to a space where you say, I need help and I want to get help and I want to get sober, I'm going to ask you this. What will you do to stay sober? What lengths are you willing to go to? Be honest. What are you willing to do? I know what I'm willing to do. Because it took me I almost died. I was homeless. I was penniless. I was unemployable. I was a hot fucking mess. Probably still am, but at least I'm sober and I'm helping people. But my life was, they asked me, what will you do to stay sober? I'll do anything. And I meant it. And I have done that. I've done that. I would do anything. And if it means going into a treatment center, swanky or state offered, or maybe I'm kicking it in jail. Maybe I have to go to a homeless shelter and they have a free program there. I'm willing. I can't live like this anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And if someone's mean to me, well, boo fucking who? Put on your big boy pants and man up. Don't tell me if you're a cocaine addict, a meth addict, a heroin addict, a pill addict, if you're a mother taking your kids Adderall, if you're a drinker, a smoker, a toker, a midnight joker, whatever that song is, whatever it is that you've been doing and what you've had to do to get it, don't tell me the worst thing is in treatment someone was mean for you, right? Someone was mean to me. Boo-hoo. We have been through a lot, people. If you are even listening to me right now for this long, it's been 3 minutes and 50 seconds, then I know that you have been through what I've been through, or you are done. You don't want to do this anymore. Well, then really, what's the worst that can happen? It already has. So go to treatment. You know what I mean? The friend that I have that left, ended up, they found her another place that they thought might be nicer. And her mother told me, well, I hope she's comfy. Comfy? It's rehab. It's not going to be comfy. It's going to disturb you, even if they're not trying to. It's disturbing to be separated from drugs and alcohol. It's disturbing. And until you have a spiritual answer in place, it's going to fucking suck. That's how I knew I was an alcoholic. I couldn't stand the way I felt sober. Couldn't stand it. Then I got a solid spiritual answer, and I'm fine. I walk free. That is amazing to me. truly amazing. Really think about that for a minute. I didn't have a lobotomy. I didn't have any kind of electronic, whatever, electric shock treatment or whatever they do now. They do something now where they do something electronically. And, I didn't have a transfusion of my blood. I didn't have any of those things happen to me. I'm not even on any medicine. I got a spiritual answer, and I don't have to drink or drug anymore. It's amazing. I mean, really, if you knew how I drank, I can't believe I'm walking the streets, let alone I walk into a grocery store with a cart and a wallet full of money, like no bodyguard or anything, and I'm walking through there a free woman, and I don't buy any alcohol. It's crazy. And if I had to tell you what I used to have to do for alcohol, it's mind-blowing that this simple 12-step program, this program of action that I have decided to go along with, has changed my life. And now I am comfortable. For the first time in my life, I am comfortable. It's comfy to be sober. But in the beginning, take some balls. But you've been through a lot already, right? How could it be worse than what you're going through right now? It can't. So if you got to go into treatment and you got to deal with some asshole, probably by the end of your treatment stay, they're going to be your best friend. But again, it's your mind trying to plan your escape. How can I get the fuck out of here right now? That's a constant thought with us all the time, being sober. How can I get out of this? How can I escape this? I don't want to do anything. I don't want to change. Leave me alone. It's such a sad state of being. So it's our responsibility to take some action, pick up these tools that's been given to us, and give the message to someone else so they don't have to suffer and they can be comfy too. Have a great day. Bye.